Hey, what is going on, crypto people? Happy Thursday to each and every one of you. Listen, this is Talk That Talk Thursday. We're going to get into it. Our guy, John Deaton, the fight is on. It's time for the digital asset community, especially the XRP community, time to get loud. Senator Warren is already beginning to use her leverage and her power and leverage the local media. We'll get into that. We'll cover that a little bit. XRPL devs dropping some alpha, if you're interested. If you're interested in learning more about projects on the XRPL, if you're interested in learning about more features on the XRPL, as opposed to Link 2 and I Trust Capital, I got some stuff for you. Very, very interesting. For sure. Happy Thursday. Listen, the market is doing what the market does. You know how it goes. The market is doing what the market does. I'm going to do a video on my portfolio, I think. I'm going to do a little video of kind of my portfolio. I need to put that together and do some stuff. But yeah, I'll share that with you. Different narrative, different projects I'm in. Maybe it'll be of some value to you. Maybe it'll be of some value. So what is it? It's 7:10 Central Time. I think this talk Thursday. It's a little earlier than normal, but I wanted to hop on here real quick. We'll be on about 30, 40 minutes. We'll get into some stuff. We'll share some stuff because it's time to get loud, fam. Look, I mean, this is a real fight. Senator Warren is not going to go away quietly. Shoot, I even saw freaking Charlie Gasparino and Liz Clayman, I believe, covering John Deaton this morning as well. So the word is out. Dude is, got his hands full. We want to do our part. We want to do our part, not just the donation, but got to get that social media presence up. For sure. We want to get that thing up. We got to let people know that we're serious, he's serious, the whole 9 yards, right? And so, grassroots effort this is what this is going to be. And I'm hoping you're willing to do your part to get our guy, a guy who's pro-American and pro-crypto, and replace someone who is about her own personal fortune and anti-crypto, in my opinion, without question. So we will get into that. I mean, make sure this chat is up to date. Appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate you guys checking in. What time is it? I mean, what day is it? It's Thursday. Okay, got it. Everything's good with the stream there. An error occurred. That's not good. I don't like that error message is showing up there. It's not good. That is not good. Let me try this. Let me try something else here. Make sure the stream is going good, fam. Make sure the stream is going good. My Flare Networks videos, numero uno for the week. That's good stuff. That is good stuff. Let's go here. Make sure this is up and going. What's going on? What's going on? Excellent connection is saying. There it is. That's good. All right, let's do this. Let's close this one. That work? Yeah, that worked. There we are. There we are. So we're going to get into it really, really quick because look, this is important. This is massively important that we do what it is that we can do to support John and what he's looking to do. And the first thing is going to be to make sure that we're all following John on social media, right? He has two pages. We want to follow the page that addresses his running for office, right? Let me share that. Share that with you guys. I'm going to do what I can. I'm going to do all that I can to make this happen, to upseat. I don't know what you call it. Get her out. I'm going to do all I can. How much are you going to do? I would love to hear what you guys are going to do. What you're going to share, how you're going to do it. What are you going to do to help this man replace Elizabeth Warren? It's at the X page. The X page is at Deaton, capital D for Deaton, the word for, little f, Senate, capital S for Senate, at Deaton for Senate. Still got 11,000 followers. It doesn't make sense to me. Let me make sure this is up to date. Didn't he have like a 500,000 followers, or was it 38,000 followers? I don't know what it was on his regular X page. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, it's at 11.5. It was 11.1. So followed by Jungle Inc. and 133 others like you follow. So there it is right there. So did I share it? Yeah, I'm sharing. Okay. There it is right there. And his website is John Deaton. This is all lowercase. John Deaton for Senate.com. John Deaton for Senate.com. Let's get that up there. I mean, 11,500 followers. We can do better. We can do better. My guy Noah would say, right? So let's make sure that we can get that done there. Follow him on X for sure. We're in for a fight. We are in for a fight. I feel like this is us. We are in this fight against this congresswoman. We are in that fight. And so I think it's really hugely important. If you have the resources, if you got some spare, dirty, nasty fiat, you can donate here and do your part. John Deaton for Senate.com. All right. You can go right here. You just hit donate. It's really simple to do. And you can sign up here to get notifications with your email and your phone number as well. So meet John Deaton, father, cancer survivor, United States Marine veteran, and trial lawyer here. So John Deaton for Senate.com. We'll make sure we get over there. And if you're able in a position, you got some spare, dirty, nasty fiat to donate, that would be awesome. But I think, one of the more important things that we can do is get over to his page at Deaton for Senate, capital D, little f for 4, capital S for Senate. And we can follow him. Let's get this following count up. We got to get this thing. We got to get this thing going. Okay. Let's get that up there. We got to let the world know. So we need, this is one of the reasons why we don't want to ever come across as the maxis, as we need the whole digital asset space to be back in this guy. Like we need the whole digital asset space to be back in this guy. Right. And so surely there's more than 11,000 followers, right? We need Wendy O to be promoting this, right? We need Scott Melker from Streets of All Streets. Isn't the I don't know, Streets of All Street, All Streets, Wolf of All Street, something like that. Scott Melker, we need him, right? We need Bankless. We need the Bankless YouTube channel to be promoting this guy, right? Yeah. And it's probably going to be a little hard because people tend to go overboard with ETHgate. But anyway, so hopefully we can get that done. Let me see if I can. Let's get back to the thing here. Welcome to people to the chat. And her power and leverage the local media. We'll get into that. I'll cover that a little bit. XRPL devs dropping some alpha. If you're interested, if you're interested in learning more about projects on the XRPL, if you're interested in learning about more features on the let's go, baby. All right, let's see if the stream is working out. What's going on? My Wi-Fi just seems to be a little brutal. Just seems to be a little brutal. Here's the live chat. So I wanted to share something that I saw on X with the local media. Yeah, I don't know. The local media. Let's see if we can't get this to work. See if we can't get this to work. Here it is. What's going on, the Muskegon aristocrat? How are you, bro? Appreciate you checking in tonight. I'm trying to get this thing to work. All right, let's share some of this stuff from X, from the local media. The local media kind of attacked John by way of his video. You should take a listen to this. This is really interesting. Let's go here. Let me share this. Low system resources may affect your what? Low system resources. What's going on right now? Why is it saying I got low system resources? I don't like that. See if I can go here. Let me do this. Let me close some stuff here because this is not. And also, he has a YouTube channel as well that we can follow as well here. Here's the YouTube channel. We can follow that also. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Stream. It's Deaton for Senate. 208 subscribers. That feels like that's the same. So we can, subscribe to his YouTube channel as well, guys. It's important. Gotta, these kind of things matter. Once we get that grassroots stuff going, really get it going, really get it going, really get it going, then we can begin to get the bigger players to begin to donate, to begin to support. But at the grassroots level, we got to make some stuff happen ourselves, right? Hugely important. I can't turn my VPN off, so I don't know. Come on. Jeez. All right, so let me share this. Local media. It's very funny what they did. What the world's going on? Crypto Eddie shared this video. Says, does it sound like we're going to get fair reporting out of Keller at large? I think dude's name is John. About Challenger, John Deaton. Yeah, so it's John Keller. Yeah. Take a listen to how they spin John's intro. Yeah. Let's take a listen. If I can get this thing to stop freaking. Let me close another thing here. Let's close this one. Oh, darn it. There we go. Man, I don't know why this thing is messing up like this. Let's see if we can get this to play now. Oh, dang. I'm on already. What's going on?
Massachusetts politics, and he wants to. Well, there's a new name in Massachusetts politics, and he wants to challenge Senator Elizabeth Warren as the Democrat runs for a third term. WBZ political analyst John Keller takes a look at Republican John Deaton and what his announcement video tells us.
I am running for U.S. Senate to continue my life's mission to shake things up for the people who need it most.
And the announcement video of Swansea attorney John Deaton tells a story not unlike that of the incumbent he wants to unseat.
When I was growing up in Oklahoma, all three of my brothers went off to the military. That was their ticket to the middle class.
Warren has always emphasized her humble roots, but Deaton says he can top that.
Highland Park, Detroit. I grew up in real poverty.
And does this self-description remind you of anyone?
I fought for the little guy. I took on the greedy corporations and the heartless insurance companies, and I won. Take on Washington corruption.
Deaton's video cites corruption while showing Warren's picture, but makes no specific claim against her, a standard ad maker's trick.
She gives lectures and plays politics and gets nothing done for Massachusetts.
But what a coincidence. Warren just released a report documenting her role in winning $50 billion in federal funds for Massachusetts over the past decade.
I took on the Washington insiders, and I won.
A reference to an ongoing crypto lawsuit where Deaton's clients won a split decision now under appeal.
Sam Bankman-Fried and other crypto billionaires argue crypto is special.
But at the very least, look for the pros and cons of crypto to get an airing in the Deaton-Warren race.
Oh, you think she made a phone call? You think that she made a phone call to the local media people? You think her people made a phone call to their people? Oh my gosh. It's starting already. But crypto lawyer. A split decision. A split decision. You see what's going on, fam? It's time for us to get loud. It wasn't a split decision, John. It was an overwhelming victory for Ripple. He's not
There's a new name in Massachusetts politics.
He's been an attorney for a long time as a federal prosecutor, fighting against the big bad guys, John. So look, this is we have to be prepared for this kind of nonsense, right? We got to be prepared for this kind of nonsense. Oh, TJ Jackson is in the building. What's going on, my guy? A split decision. They said crypto lawyer. Then they were trying to make his introduction, John Deaton's intro video, seem like it's exactly what Elizabeth Warren is. And why try to oust her when you already have her? You already got John Deaton. Her name is Elizabeth Warren. You see what's going on? We got to just be louder, fam. We have to be louder. That's what it's going to take. Collectively, got to be louder. I'm gonna tag Bankless and Wendy O and see who's willing to have his guy on this channel. He's gonna need some support. What's going on, the real big wheel? Jacob's Ladder, the movie. How are you, my friend? We got to be louder. You can see she's getting scared. You can tell that her people made a phone call over to the local news people. You could tell. You can tell. That's what's going on, right? But it's just getting started. That's why it's time for us to get louder again. John Deaton has an X page and a YouTube channel. YouTube channel is Deaton for Senate. I hope you guys go over there and subscribe. And the X page is at Deaton for Senate. Capital D, little F, or 4, capital S, one word. And subscribe to that channel, to his X page. That would be super, super awesome. And if you want to donate, it's johndeatonforsenate.com. johndeatonforsenate.com. So the fight is on for sure. We just got to understand that's what it is. But it's going to take us to kind of at the grassroots level to get this thing going, get it really, really ramped up. so that John can be in a position to get bigger, bigger players, bigger pockets to, get behind him, So if you got some spare dirty nasty beard around, you want to donate. If you want to tag some people and retweet some of his posts and tag Wendy O, tag the Bankless channel, tag Scott Melker at Wolf of All Streets, like tag them in some in some John's post, repost it and tag them, see if they'll have him on. I've seen people already like Wendy O and like Wolf of All Streets supporting him, but it's going to take more than, it's going to take more than just a post, right? It's got to get some interviews, give John an opportunity to get his word out, get his message out, because this is a fight for the digital asset space, right? This dude is coming in for the digital asset space, and we got to get behind him. I would just shudder to think that there's someone who owns crypto who is not following this dude's channel, right? So we got to get Stake Cito, we got to get Taiki Maeda, whether you're political or not, right? Taiki Maeda, Stake Cito, bigger YouTube channels, Dusty DC, is it Dusty BC? Right, get these bigger channels. Let them know that John Deaton is running. Is going to need support. 11,000 followers. That's not going to cut it. We're going to need more than that. We're going to need more than that for sure. And we got to believe that this can happen. And it's going to take us in the beginning, taking that grassroots effort, if you will, to make it happen. Right. So I hope you got that. Let me know if you guys have subscribe to his channel. If you subscribe to his channel already, and if you follow him on X, let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat if you've done that already. We can't take the defeatist approach. We can't take the little guy versus the big guy. This thing can never happen approach. We got to have the mindset and attitude to go all in to make it happen. Let's make history, right? Let's make history. Let's do the impossible, right? That's what we want. That is the mindset that we want. And then we want to put our actions behind it, as best that we can in the position that we can. Paul Bogle, what's good, my friend? Uphold has a basket of crypto. Something that crypto has already had. Digital asset space has already had this basket of crypto, just to let you know. So I did reach out to them to see if this is going to be a non-custodial thing or not. Let's see if they responded. Your account will be reviewed for a blue check mark soon. I got the blue check thing. I don't know. Anyway, they haven't responded. But I did ask Uphold if that's going to be a non-custodial basket, right? Right. It's big three: Bitcoin, ETH, XRP, infrastructure, Ethereum, AVAX, Atom, Polkadot, Link, and Quant. Future blockchain, Kaspa, DAG. Interesting. Solana, A0, and Near. More coming soon. Interesting. Again, a basket. We've had baskets before, like Index Co-op and some others of digital assets, baskets of assets in a decentralized manner. In a decentralized manner. Okay. All right. So Ray Fuentes from Link2 is taking the time to leverage Brad Garlinghouse's interview to promote Uphold's basket of assets that the crypto space has already had. Already had that. So let me see here. My guy, Mickey B. Fresh, has a really, really excellent blog. Let me put the link to this blog in the chat. If you want to level up your IQ about the XRPL, the AMM, et cetera, let me put this in the chat. Consolation will be king soon, huh? I hear you. Phantom Beat is in the building. What's going on, my guy? So let me know in the chat, guys. Have you followed Deaton at Deaton for Senate? And have you subscribed to his YouTube channel, Deaton for Senate? That's like 208 subscribers, 75,000 XRP holders, 75,000 in that petition, just XRP holders. His YouTube channel, 200 subscribers. His YouTube channel for running for office, Deaton for Senate, 200 subscribers. And his X page is only 11,000 followers. All right, we got to do better than that, right? What do I got here? I want to share some stuff that VET and Panos have been sharing, right? I love it when XRP members, community members, validators, and our devs are willing to drop alpha, willing to go back and forth with people to answer any questions and not hide behind cancel culture and the Twitter police, alleged Twitter police. Love it. So Panos put this out 14 hours ago. He says the EVM sidechain is another great XRPL related development that is expected to increase adoption and the potential use cases for the XRPL ecosystem. The EVM sidechain enables the ability to interact or deploy smart contracts written in Solidity with a secure bridge to the XRP ledger mainnet. This is an interesting statement he makes here. He says, since clawback-enabled tokens can't be used or added to the automated market maker, I believe the best way to bring stablecoin providers such as Circle and Tether to the ecosystem is through the EVM sidechain. They issue the stablecoins natively on the EVM, and they can be bridged to the XRPL and add them to the automated market maker. Now, I also love this guy from the XRPL Foundation being willing to challenge that thought. And perhaps he's speaking more to the native XRPL and that inherent feature in terms of native as opposed to stuff being bridged. And I think that's important to have that back and forth, right? So Panos responds that he's not hiding behind cancel culture, and Thomas is giving his perspectives on what it looks like. This is what it should be like, as opposed to being kicked out of the freedom zone for the not so free freedom zone just for voicing your opinion on something, right? So shout out to Panos and shout out to Thomas. And let me share this video from VET here. By the way, Gem Wallet looks like they upgraded. Looks like you can go between ledgers now. You can go between Zahao and between the XRPL using the Gem Wallet. You know, that wallet that's on the XRPL. So VET says here, high-level overview of the XRP Ledger automated market maker and its two sides, liquidity providers, users, traders, and swaps. You're going to really, something that I never thought about. He shares in here, which is hugely important. And it's, in my view, it's the on and off ramp in a decentralized manner. I like that. He says, I see a lot of people in the community who believe they have to provide liquidity to benefit from this feature, like in an LP position. He says, you don't have to provide liquidity in order to use the AMM. And I think what he's saying is you don't have to be in the liquidity pool, right? He says, instead, treat it like a centralized exchange replacing Coinbase, replacing Binance US, replacing Kraken, for those of us in the US. Use rather the XRPL automated market maker to trade in and out of XRP and USD in a decentralized, efficient, and self-custodial way. That feels like a use case to me. That feels like something to use that's valuable. This is what it feels like to me. The DEX and the automated market maker can't be turned off. The XRPL wins in all categories when it comes to reputation and reliability for over 10 years. You definitely want to have always an access to a market, and more importantly, an exit out of that market, independent from a centralized exchange operating or not. Sounds like a real good use case to me. Let me share it. And I know people say, well, we just need something useful.
Hi, everyone. I want to talk about the XRP Ledger Automated Market Maker from a high-level perspective and just see what kind of sides are to it and where you will find yourself, you might find yourself into on it. So let's see the pool here. I'm drawing a pool, XRP USD. And there are two sides essentially to it. So first you have the liquidity provider. So what the liquidity provider is doing, the liquidity provider is depositing into the pool his assets, okay, in a 50-50 way, okay, depositing assets into the pool to make available for others, for the second party here, the users, to trade, to swap and trade against it, okay, because the user here,
remember, the liquidity provider is providing for the users, right? The liquidity provider is providing for the users. Someone who may want to go in, out, right? Want to exit their XRP position into USD. Someone who may want to enter into the automated market maker using USD to get XRP, as opposed to using Coinbase and Kraken and Binance US.
sends XRP, right? Deposits XRP to get USD out. So he takes USD out in exchange for XRP, or vice versa. You deposit USD and you get XRP out. So those two sides are existing here. Users who use the liquidity to trade against, and liquidity provider who provide assets to actually trade against, okay? To provide assets to trade against. And the interesting part here is for the users in the ideal scenario, you have a tight spread, ideally, right? Because the AMM is working as intended. And a tight spread leads to good conversion, okay? You get a good conversion rate between those two assets.
Especially with the auto bridging feature that is native to the XRPL.
Good conversion. And because it's an AMM and it's not a limit order book, you don't have to place limit orders and all of this. You have a very simple swap. You have very simple. It's very easy. The automated market maker is quoting you. The pool is quoting you a conversion, and you can either accept it or not. So the risk is very low, non-existent. If you know if you know that you want to have one of either assets and you like the conversion, it's straightforward. So for the liquidity providers, there are some benefits. So you have, first of all, the pool fees. Okay, so each pool has a trading fee that the user down here, okay, the user here, has to pay fees. Okay, the fees are between 0 and 1% roughly. Okay, so maximum 1%, between 0 and 1%. Not exactly 0. It's slightly above, but between 0 and 1%, and you can and you can basically set this as a liquidity provider, and the user has to pay those. And apart from pool fees, you get also arbitrager voting. So arbitrage voting, the continuous arbitrage voting mechanism, is contributing to a burn of LP tokens while increasing the pool size. Arbitragers get a discount on the fees. Arbitragers, by the way, this is interesting. Arbitragers are users. Okay, arbitragers are users. They are the other side of it, and they help each other out. So arbitragers are users because they trade in and out of an asset and then somewhere else as well, to make a profit. Okay, you buy XRP 50 cents somewhere, 52 cents is somewhere else. So you buy and sell and make and book the difference as profit. So arbitragers are users, and but there are risks to liquidity providers, and that's impermanent loss. Okay. I have no room. Let's make it like that. So you have more place. So impermanent loss, and then you have yeah, you need a lot of liquidity. Okay, so capital or capital, yeah. So capital requirement, okay, right like this. Why? It's very, very simple. The AMM works like this. So you have like this curve, okay, and then you have this here, and this is asset A, and this is asset B. You want this sweet spot here, the circle, where you have the best rates. I'm gonna make it in red. So here is the best rate, okay, for a conversion, where the user down here wants to pay it. But you need a lot of assets to make it that it does not swing in either direction, not up here and not down there. So you don't want basically this red circle to move along the curve, okay, too much. Like this is the ideal place where you want to have it so that you have a good conversion, okay? So you need quite a lot of capital, deep liquidity to maintain this, depending on, of course, how much the users are trading. Why is this interesting? I think a lot of people are always focusing a lot on the liquidity provider side here. Okay, liquidity provider is getting a lot of attention, while the user down here, not so much. The users are really, in my opinion, what keeps all of this going, and it is truly. And you don't have to be, and this is my message, you don't have to be a liquidity provider to use the AMM, okay? You can be a user. You can be one of the users who is benefiting, who is trading in and out of an asset between XRP and USD in this case, without being a liquidity provider, okay? You don't have to be a liquidity provider to use the AMM, quite the opposite. You can very well use it as a user and not be it. So this is the difference between a liquidity provider and a user, or a trader and swapper. And you can, according to your risk management and what you're looking for, position yourself, be on either side or be actually on both, right? Depending on the pool, depending on your capital and all of this.
Yeah, good stuff, that very, very good stuff, right? And so again, liquidity is going to be a big key to everything, but people using this, right? Just think about the business model that is Coinbase. It's those people are not liquidity providers, right? Right? The people that use Coinbase for on and off ramps, they're not in the liquidity pools, right? Right? The people who buy XRP and sell XRP on Coinbase are not, right, in an LP, and certainly not helping the XRPL. You know what I mean? Well, here you can use the Xamin app, you can use the Gem wallet, whatever. When we get this AMN or what's the other one? There's Gem, Crossmark, the Crossmark wallet, right? And you're going to be able to on and off ramp via this AML, okay, where you can use your dollars to get XRP. Remember, the auto bridging feature is about giving you the best bang for your buck in your dollars for an asset. That's what the auto bridging does, right? And so I don't know what it's going to look like in terms of, what that's going to look like. What does that mean? Better bang for your buck. How much more XRP, or do you get more XRP? I don't know what that's going to look like. Do you get more dollars for XRP? I don't know. But it is an auto bridging feature that allows for the best value, the more bang for the buck. And that auto bridging does that. And so, and then, it's kind of like an in and out type of deal, right? Because the arbitrage is going to be leveraging all these features, right? The arbitrages are about, man, if I got 0.009% more of this asset, oh, that's awesome. What if I got 0.1% more because of this, the time to trade, whatever it might be, right? And so you're going to be in a position to do that as well without having to be in a liquidity position or a liquidity pool, if you will, which is really, 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 really awesome. And for me, right? He posted there that you just replace the centralized exchange with the automated market maker. When you wanted to add to your position of XRP, you use that. When you want to exit out of and get some dirty, nasty fiat for some odd, strange reason, if you might need it in the traditional financial world, you can use the XRPL and the automated market maker to do so. And that's brilliant. And that is great, great stuff. I never thought about it like that, but that is very, 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 very true. Because, we want to be able to use more things on the XRPL, right? I know Link too. I know it's a beloved. I know I Trust Capital is beloved and Uphold is beloved. I get it. We can hop on the XRPL and get some things done as well. So there it is, fam. I just wanted to share that with you guys. Hope this chat is up to date. I don't think it is, because I asked a question about to ask you guys to let me know if you had been using if you signed up to Deaton's X page, and if you signed up to the YouTube channel, the one where he's running for Congress, which is Deaton for Senate on YouTube. And what's the other one? Deaton for Senate, capital D, little f, capital S on X. Let me know in the chat, guys, if you've done that. I'm going to do my part to make it happen. I'm going to be sharing this every single day. I'm going to be tagging larger channels to get Deaton on their channel. Let's do our part to make this happen, because I don't know if there could be a better thing for the digital asset space as a whole than to get rid of, remove from office Senator Warren, right? Look, just Deaton for Senate, right? So let me know. So the Muskegon aristocrat said he did it. He signed up to the X page, so he's following Deaton on X, and he subscribed to Deaton's YouTube channel, Deaton for Senate. So who else has done that? Remember, there were 75,000 holders who were willing to ask John to go to work for them. Maybe we can, return the favor. It's just a simple thing as following him on X. It's at Deaton for Senate. Capital D, little f for 4, capital S for Senate. What's going on, Jungle? How are you, bro? Appreciate you checking in tonight. Because listen, it's up to us. It is really it's gonna take us to get them to take us serious, right? This is not one of those moments where you just hold on to dear life, okay, and hope that someone else is going to make something happen for you. This is not. I know it's a bad word right now. I know participate is a bad word right now. Participate. I know it's a bad word, but you just try to look at the upside. You just imagine if we could rid ourselves of Senator Warren, Elizabeth Warren. Can you just imagine? Is that something that gets you to sit up in your seat, sit at the front of your seat? Is that something that gets you excited to maybe go to JohnDeaton4Senate.com, and if you're in a position to rid yourself of some of that dirty, nasty fiat and donate it to John? I don't know anything about the XRP network, the Muskegon aristocrat. Jungle says, didn't know about the YouTube channel. Thank you. You're welcome, bro. Right? I mean, just think about it. 75,000 XRP holders, join, sign some petition, whatever, for John to represent them. Maybe we can just return the favor and help to represent John. I don't think that's a lot to ask. I really don't. I don't think that is a lot to ask at all. And how about that, Jungle? The XRPL automated market maker as the on and off ramp, as opposed to Coinbase, Binance US, and freaking Kraken. VET did a really, really excellent video on discussion about that. He did a little whiteboard presentation, like Whiteboard Crypto, the YouTube channel, Whiteboard Crypto. Yeah, I never thought about it like that, but we're going to be able to do that. We're going to be able to rid ourselves of Coinbase when it comes to adding to our position and exiting our position in XRP. Never thought about it like that. That's going to be really, really, really cool thing to do. That's going to be a really, really cool thing to do. You'll get this AMM going for sure. And I don't know how this auto bridging is going to affect more XRP for my USD and or more USD for my XRP. I don't know, but I'm excited to find out about this auto bridging and see what's good with that feature. See what's up, aren't you? I know it's going to require participation. That's like a bad word right now. Participation. So there it is, fam. There it is. I want to hop on here and do it. I'm gonna do this every day, man. I'm gonna do my part, and I think it's important that if we can tag and repost John's stuff and tag people like Wendy O, big YouTube channels like Bankless, Altcoin Daily will be another big channel, right? Right. I know that there are certain content creators have, gotten on the bad side of channels like Altcoin Daily and Bankless. But if we can get them to, on the wrong side, I should say, if we can get them to see the bigger picture of John Deaton running for office and upseating freaking Elizabeth Warren, it's worth the tag, right? It's worth that. Doing some posts, tagging Wendy O, the Wolf of Wall Street, Scott Melker, Altcoin Daily, different things like that. We really have to do our part to make that happen. Jungle says, Minus and I are working on something called Interlink. Only on Crypto Siege will you hear about this. Oh, man. Thank you, Jungle. Appreciate that. Jungle, Minus, my God, Minus and Jungle. We're working on something called Interlink, man. Yeah, let me know, bro. I appreciate that. That's going to be, I'm looking forward to learning more about that, bro. So we can do our part, family. We can do our part. We can't go into this with a defeatist attitude. She's too big. She's too powerful. What I do won't make a difference. We can't do that. We got to believe that we can make this happen. That's what they said about the 75,000 XRP holders. Remember? Said that we couldn't make any difference. But we did. And we can do it here. This is for all of crypto. I don't know if there's a bigger thing that we can do to help move crypto further along in Congress than getting her out of office. Can you think of something bigger? Can you think of something bigger? I can't. I mean, yeah. Stablecoin legislation would be awesome, but wouldn't it be awesome with her out of office and get the stablecoin legislation through? Just rid ourselves. There's already talk of Gary Gensler. There was already pleas going to the current administration to rid themselves of Gary Gensler. That's already happening. Well, let's do our part. Remember, for me, John is a pro-American and he is a pro-crypto person. Our backgrounds are so eerily similar. It's crazy. It's cray-cray, as I like to say. So let's get that dude in office, man. Look, it's a learning curve. Dude's a newbie. He's a newbie, but I believe this dude can make some things happen. And it's worth the fight, don't you think? It's worth the fight. It's worth the fight. So I only got one person to say yes, that they got to the X channel, John Deaton's channel on X, at Deaton for Senate. I hope more of you get over there. I hope more of you guys take the time to subscribe to his YouTube channel as well, which is Deaton for Senate as well. We can do it, fam. We can make it happen. Help me. Help me. I'm doing my Kevin Hart interpretation right there. Jungle says, not only will we get rid of Warren, but that will also scare any politician with an anti-crypto stance. Exactly. It's time that we acknowledge the power that we have. We got to get out of this whole thing of we're powerless. We got to get rid of that. Right? We're powerful. But together, we can, each of us, I know each of us need all of us. Right? We don't need private groups. We don't need cancel culture clubs. Each of us need all of us. And all of us need each of us. Right? That's what it is. That's what it's about. All right, fam, I'm going to hop off here. Jung, I appreciate you checking in, my guy. The Muskegon Aristocrat, Paul Bogo, the Phantom Beat. I appreciate you being here. The Real Big Will, Jacob Slatter, the movie. I appreciate you checking in, my guy, TJ Jackson. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Do me a favor, hit that like button. If you didn't do it on the way in, no worries. Just collapse the chat, go smash that like button. That would be super, super awesome. And if you're hanging out watching the Crypto Season, you've enjoyed those hangouts, please consider subscribing to the channel and don't forget to ring that notification bell so you know whenever we go live or whenever we upload a video. I'm going to end this one like I do all my videos and remind you guys of this. Old money doesn't want you to win. But that's okay, though, because you and I, we're already winning. And I would ask you to consider this, perhaps ponder the idea or notion of living your life permissionless. I'll talk to you guys soon. See ya. Bye.